Got to make sure you get comfortable when you do these lives. I've learning that as I go. Welcome to Tracy's Online World. I'm doing my live tonight here on TikTok and on YouTube. So if you are here to learn a bit more about my journey in the online world, stick around. I got some exciting stuff to talk about, share my journey, share what's coming up in April. We got some pretty exciting stuff planned for people who are in the community, and a really great time for you to join or to find out more, because we are going to be rocking it in April. Um, Hello to people joining from TikTok. I see Matthew, Dawn, Genevieve. Yes, Jen, Daniel. Hello, people. Welcome. I am coming to you live from Saskatchewan, Canada. I got my YouTube set up. I got my TikTok set up. Got my snails. I thought people might be interested in learning about my little snails here. I did a little post a couple hours ago on my YouTube or on my TikTok about how these little guys are helping me build my business online. And, I just thought maybe people might be interested in finding out what the hell are those things. They look like they kind of look like a cinnamon bun or a Swiss roll. That's kind of what I think they look like. So hello from Turkey. Welcome. I am in Saskatchewan, Canada, so it is still early spring here, and trying to get my chair comfortable. It is springtime here, April, sorry, and waiting for the snow to melt, waiting for it to warm up so that I can start doing my outdoor gardening, because I am a gardener. I got my grow lights going, got my snails, and I thought if anybody's interested in how my gardening is helping me grow my online business, then I'd love to talk about it. Canada is the best country in the world. Well, thank you. I quite like it. I've never lived in any other countries, but so I'm pretty biased when it comes to Canada. But for the most part, it is a great country to live in. It's cold. It's cold where I live, but things could be worse. A little snow, a little cold. It's quite manageable if you got a nice warm house, and you're lucky to have most of us do here in Canada, so we are very fortunate. And so just saying hello to those joining me tonight. If you're into digital marketing, if you already are in a digital marketing program, please let me know in the comments, or if you're here just to learn more, always click on my follow button, my subscribe button, so that you can see me posting, because I usually post every day, 2 or 3 times. My goal is to be live every night at 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, just to share with people what I'm doing here. Hello, Zin, and you are in Canada. Hello. What part of Canada are you from? Anybody in the TikTok over there from Canada, let me know. If you're not, let me know where else you're from. And hello, Anna. Anna looks like she's from Canada. So I'm in Saskatchewan, like I said, and I am getting ready for my outdoor garden. And what I do here is I start, as many things as I can from seed indoors, because we have a very short growing season. And you want to have your plants half started, growing and developed before you put them outside, because we can't plant anything outside here in Saskatchewan until about mid-May, which is what we call our last frost date period. So when it stops freezing at night, it's safe to put your tomatoes and cucumbers and all those things out in your garden. And so part of my online journey is that I have been doing please, eat one. Is that what you're telling me, to eat one of these? So yeah, this is foam with potting soil. rolled up in it. So not going to eat it. Going to use this to plant my seeds in. So this is a new technique that I just found on YouTube and TikTok, maybe, probably. And so instead of, planting in the traditional cups or cells where it takes up a lot of space, I am going to be planting my seeds in the seed snail here. You just plant them around in the little coil like that. Takes up way less space. The roots are all separated by the pieces of foam, so all the roots grow down just like they would. They won't be overgrown. Oh, we got all sorts of people coming. I seen Susan. Thanks, Susan, for joining. Susan's one of my community members inside the program who's also in the program, and she is um, just did a live earlier. So we like to pop in and support each other. That is one of the big perks of being in the program that I'm in, is you have support, ongoing support. So if you were thinking about getting into digital marketing and are scared to invest money and time and then not know what you're doing, or get frustrated, um, get lost, kind of lose that momentum, the best thing about this program is we have a community that you can go to 24/7. We have live mentoring, we have live training, we have all sorts of mentorship, and we just don't let people give up. I've had days where I'm like, I don't think this is for me. It's not moving fast enough. But you go to one of the trainings, or you have our mentor Michelle um, show up every morning and give us a 4 minute, 5 minute speech, and it just gets you motivated. It gets you back on track, and you start to refocus your vision and stick with it. And it's amazing how when you have somebody doing that for you, yeah, you have to keep each other accountable, or you just give up. It's really hard. It's a mindset game for sure. Usually what they say is 80% mindset, 20% you know the product or the effort or the whatever you're doing. So yeah, so I kind of been spinning off my story around the fact that it has really given me more marketing skills in my gardening channel, in my gardening community. And I'm really starting to grow, even though I've had a YouTube channel for about 6 years in my gardening. I was just throwing videos on there, not really working at it too hard. And when I got into the Legacy Builders program, of course, you get 4 digital products that you can sell and start promoting and earn 100% profit on. But it just grows from there. You start to learn how you can maybe create your own digital products, maybe build your a YouTube channel, build a community, and then start creating other income streams based off of what you've learned and what you've mastered inside of this program. So it's just I call it like a stepping stone, the segue into the online world. So it's all about getting that solid foundation, getting a solid training and mentorship and education, so that you fully understand what you need to do to be successful in the online world. And another thing that they teach us that is super awesome is how to do attraction marketing. And this is what I'm doing here tonight. So, oh, the snail secrets. Do you know what the snails are? Sorry, I see somebody talking about my snails. So, yeah, like traditional marketing, if you're in network marketing or multi-level marketing or selling, products where you have to push the product on people and bother people and be that salesy people that nobody likes, trying to sell to your friends and family, and having to people say no and avoid you, and going through that whole um, yucky, what I call part of selling. Never did like that. In this program, in the you know having these master resale rights. There's none of that. We really want people to just talk about how the product is changing our lives, what we're doing, how our journey is, how this program has, helped us on our journey to whatever goals we have. And it's sharing that message on social media and bringing the customers to you. So it's totally opposite. It's attraction marketing. It's putting your signal out there into the world, because we have a global audience in this business. There's no borders. There's no tariffs. There's no import fees. There's no inventory that you have to ship or store, or all that kind of stuff. This is non-tangible tangible items that you can create and sell over and over and over. And there's no very low overhead costs. And really the only cost that you have in this program is a 2-hour workday commitment that we are taught inside this program. They don't want you to be working your ass off 10, 12 hours a day trying to build your online business, because that defeats the whole purpose of what this program is promoting. It's promoting time, freedom, and earning a really good income in a very small, small effort. So part of the what makes this program work that way is the automations that you are given when you buy into the program. So you're given a website domain. You're given a automated funnel system that they help you connect to your computer or phone. Takes a day or two, depending on how much time and effort you want to put into it. You don't have to be techie. You don't have to even understand what what a funnel system is, because you just learn all this as you go. But they help you get the it all set up on your computer, hooked up to your banking. You get the 4 products. You get the blueprint that you can get from me tonight just by putting your email in, and I'll send it to you. And follow it. That's what they tell you every day. Do not make this hard. The program works. Follow the steps that are provided in your modules that you get access to when you buy into the program. And your 2-hour workday consists of building a following on a social media platform. I'm doing TikTok and YouTube. You can do one. One is good to start with to really learn how to master that process. You can do it on Facebook or Instagram. People use LinkedIn. I think maybe Pinterest. I've heard people doing Pinterest stuff. So it's really what you're comfortable with. And if you've never you know had a social media following, that is also something that you know if people are scared to join or try because they don't know, have never created content and made videos in front of a camera. It is very, very scary. And that was something that I was comfortable with because I had a YouTube channel. So I kind of thought, well, I can do this. This is no big deal. But it's still trying to, like you say, attract your customer, and understanding who your customer is, and how to get your message out there to find the customers, because you got to work with the social media platforms and make them work for you. So all of that, again, part of the training, part of the mentorship that you get inside the community. So it's really, you can come into this totally clueless. As long as you have the drive, like you're serious. Don't come in and expect that you're going to make a whole bunch of money doing nothing, and the program's going to do that for you. It's still up to you to show up, follow the steps, be consistent. Just join in on the training and the mentorship and all the workshops that we do every week. Get into the community, meet your other people in the community that you kind of connect with, and you will be successful. It is just, it still blows my mind. I've been in about 4 months, and trying to do this and do my YouTube channel for gardening. I thought I was spreading myself too thin and not able to really, hone in on one thing. But I've learned that everything I'm learning inside the Legacy Builders program on marketing skills, traction, how to build followings has helped my YouTube channel. Like, I can't believe how my gardening channel is taking off all of a sudden now because I'm actually implementing all these things that I've learned inside Legacy Builders. And, man, I'm making snails and I'm getting famous on YouTube because of these. I had a really, you know, I call it a viral video in my standards, my channel standards. So, I can say that this program is helping me build my passion, one of my things that I really, um, um, why am I getting one of those notifications? Ooh, I hate those. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's saying violation detected. Anyways, I don't know if that's true, but I'm just going to keep rolling along here. So again, you want to learn more about this, make sure you're following me on either my YouTube or TikTok. I try to put a couple posts, or two or three on TikTok every day, and a few on my YouTube channel. I usually take my lives that I do on YouTube and TikTok and post them onto my channel so that people can watch the replays. Um, I also take those lives like I'm doing tonight and cut them up into little shorts. And then I got some content for my TikTok. So, saying you have to create 3 pieces of content every day, go live every day, it seems a little overwhelming, but it's, again, just getting into the routine and sticking with it and being consistent. It's, again, it becomes easier, and you learn how to put that into a 2 hour work day. Doesn't have to be 2 hours all at one time. It can be a little bit in the morning, midday, afternoon, evenings, whatever. We spend a lot of time doing a lot of nothing every day. So if you think you don't have 2 hours a day to put into this program, then I challenge you on that. They challenge you on that when you get into this program, and they really show you how to, make the best of your time, make good use of your time, use timers when you're working on your content and, doing your tasks, set a timer so you're not wasting time, you're staying focused, getting your jobs done. Part of the other Another part of the 2 hour workday is to post ads on all these free classified websites that there are out there. This is another free way of attraction marketing. Create an ad, use Chat GPT to help you set out a catchy ad, talking a bit about the program, talking a bit how it's working for you. You just find these free classified websites and cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste. Spend 30 minutes a day doing that. Your ads are out in the world working for you 24/7. I know, another automation that is very effective. And your funnel system, your website domain that you get all set up, is out there 24/7. So somebody could be watching my TikTok video in the middle of the night and deciding to put their email into my link in bio so they can get more information. And, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to bug people. I didn't have to DM anybody or hear people say, no, I don't want to. It's all being handled by your automation system. It sends, once you put your email into my automations, it sends you, a quick video talking about the program. You get an email right away with the blueprint that everybody should, look at and read through, because that will show you, exactly what you're getting, exactly what you need to do, and all the things that it can do for you. Has a bunch of videos of members in our community, some testimonial videos, which are really awesome to watch. And again, it's just you and the automations. I'm not, bugging you or anything. And you can decide, I don't think this is for me. I'm going to unsubscribe and, you know, good, good enough. And if you're interested, you want to learn more, just stay in my community. We have free webinars, usually bi-weekly, that are live I invite my community to give you the link so that you can attend and be there to, listen to live um, presentation from our founder, Michelle. She usually brings in a couple community members to talk about their story and how the programs help them. And then you have the opportunity to ask questions in the chat. So it's a great way to find out more, to see if it's, something you're interested in. And again, if you get in the program and decide, I'm going to show you the prices here. I can flip the camera around, but there are 4 different price points that you can join the program at. So if you want to just start at the most affordable level, it's only $100, and you get one digital product that you can resell over and over and over for $100. So one sale, you have earned your money back. You are getting into the program, you get your automated system, you get into the community. If you want to level up to Legacy Builders level, which is $900 US, you get resale rights on all 4 digital products. You sell 1, you've got your money back. Sell 2, you're in profit mode. And again, you have that automated system. You got the access to the community. Legacy Builders, you get a little more access to more training, more live training sessions with our mentor. So it gives you a little bit, a little extra for that higher price. But like I said, I got my I got my return on investment over and over and over alone, just from all the training and learning that I've and skills that I have gotten since I joined. So something that we're really hyped about right now is Michelle is, challenging us all to a 10K profit in 30 days. So what that means is we are really pushing to help more people get into the program. You help 12 customers, find 12 customers in a 30-day period, $900 a piece, that's $10,000. I mean, it's really not a lot. And it's so attainable, and people are doing it every month. And I want to, I'm challenging myself to get to that 10K in 30 days. And we want people to get in and learn the skills, because like I said, I'm still learning. Today, she shared a tactic on how to, you know, create that message in your videos and your lives, and how to, plant the seed with other people. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm not going to lie. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to let you know about the program, tell you what, you can do in here and how it can change your life, how it's changing my life. And it's up to you to decide if you want to learn more. You can go to my link in bio or my description box, and you get the blueprints. And then it's up to you if you want to put in the work. You want to build an online business that can earn you 10K a month. We have, I can't remember how many members. We have over 50,000 in our community. So, that tells you right there how strong we are. We are now put through a certification process when you first join, um, for to be licensed digital product resellers. So we're not just these scammy people just pushing product on people that we don't even know what we're talking about. We are put through an actual course of modules that Michelle's team has created just to make sure we understand what we're selling, what it is, what are master resale rights, why you can resell them over and over. And it just gives us a little more um, authenticity and a little more, I'm trying to think of the right word, but, um, it just makes us seem a little bit more, God, I can't think of my word. Anyways, so yeah, so I will skip trying to figure that word, but the certification process is part of what you go through when you get into the Legacy Builders program. And um, I've totally lost my train of thought now, so I'm gonna have a drink. It's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, so I'm just trying to, explain how when you get into the program, what you get and how you get that certification, gives you the master resale rights on 4 digital products, which gives you, you are selling directly to your customers. They pay, and the pay goes directly into your bank account. So there's no middleman in this business. There's nobody taking a cut of the profit. It is 100% your profit. And that is why, it is, quite possible to earn that 10K in 30 days. So that's our challenge right now. And if you want to get in on it and have the mentorship and learn the skills on how to build a following, build your own community, and find your perfect customers, then please follow me on my channels. Go to my um, description box and link in the bio to put your email in to get the blueprint to find out more. This Friday, we're doing a webinar. So, again, if you are in my community, I can give you the link to join in on that. So, this is a good time, again, to put your email in so that you can get that in on the next webinar. I think I knew where I was going. I was talking about all the 6-figure income earners that we have now in our community. And again, these are people who were like me, like you possibly, who were looking for a way to earn income, maybe single moms. We have, dads that were working 2 jobs. We have people like me heading into retirement who um, don't have, a big enough pension to really enjoy. I want to be able to do all these things that you want to do when you're retired, right? So I have, my husband had to leave his full-time 6-figure income job working in a mine, which was really good money. But he had a heart condition last year that he had to go for open heart surgery and take, disability leave from his job. And when he was all better, he had a successful repair on his heart. We just decided he wasn't returning to that stressful, physically demanding job that he hates. And so we decided that he, would take early retirement from his job and, start living off of our retirement funds, which is scary because he's only 60 years old. I'm 58 and I want to retire and hang out with my husband now. If he gets to retire, I want to retire, right? And we just knew the income was going to be a concern because he doesn't have a full pension. He didn't work, only 17 years in the mine. And I was a Government of Canada worker. My pension is not bad. I can't complain. I'm 2 years away from full pension, but I really want um, to take the time now to be able to spend it with my husband while we're in good health, and we have, a boat and we have a cabin, and I want to be able to get in that boat as much as I can until I can't get in anymore, and be able to enjoy all these things that we've been working really hard for the last 30 years. So I started searching online to see, what kind of an online um, business I could add to my, YouTube channel and what I already was doing online. And I came across a woman from Canada. She was a 55-year-old grandma in Ontario who was in the same boat. Her and her husband were working towards retirement and looking like, their retirement funds weren't great. And so she started to she got into the program and started to build her following on TikTok. And I think she started in like February of 2024, the beginning of 2024. And within 6 7 months she was earning a six-figure income. And she was just amazing. Like I just came across her video on TikTok one day, so I started following her, kind of think, she looks like she's kind of similar. Hello, hello from India. I'm in Saskatchewan, Canada. Welcome. So Wendy was a 55-year-old grandma in Canada who was part of this Legacy Builders program. She was building her following on TikTok. She was making videos. She was building a following. She was, finding people out there like her who were, close to retirement, looking for some extra income to, supplement their pension or to be able to retire sooner. Some people are getting fired at the age of 60, and, who's going to hire you at that age? Or, health reasons. My husband took leave from his job early because of health reasons. So these kind of things happen to us in our 50s and 60s. And, what are our options? Do you want to go work a $20 an hour job somewhere and keep grinding somewhere, working for somebody else? Or are you at the point where you don't want to work for other people anymore? You want to be your own boss. You've been dreaming about, an online business because we see it all the time and we see how people are doing so good online, and it is the way of the future. And um, it's not too late for us, um, Gen Xers and baby boomers, to get into the online world. There is a program there that will help you get set up right away, give you that automation system that gets you in profit mode sooner. And then you have the mentorship and the training. So it's all about earning while you're learning. It's not a big long uphill climb to till you start making money and you're paying money. It's not like that where you're investing a ton of money and trying to get ahead. It's just a one-time cost to purchase into the program, either 900, 600, 300, 100, whichever level you want to join in at. And then you pay a $39 fee to get your website domain, to get your funnel system set up, get your connection to, all your the training and the community. So that's all you pay. You have one-time investment, and it can be a lot of money for people to dish out all at once. And we have people in the community who have borrowed it. They have sold something on Facebook Marketplace. They put it on their credit cards. We do have payment plans in. I think that will work in some countries too, where you can do a 4 payment plan, and you can join in at the $100 or $300 level to get into the system to start earning access to the community, to the training. It all comes with all 4 levels. And you can upgrade within 30 days and just pay the difference. So a lot of people join that way. They get in, they learn right away, and they can see the opportunities. So you have that 30 days to upgrade if you want to. So I'm just going to flip the cameras around and show you what the 4 products are, so you kind of understand. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I just got 2 cameras going here, so just bear with me. I got my iPad and my iPhone going here, and try not to. Okay, so like I said, for the $39, you get your website domain. So this is mine, tracysonlineworld.com. And you get to, make up your name, you get your website, you can customize it, personalize it. They show you how to connect your laptop or phone to your website domain. And then, like I say, you can buy in at the four different price levels, which are the 100. Try to get my stuff set up here. The 100 is the launch pad. Then we got 300 digital mastery, 600 passive daily pay, 900 legacy builders. So they each have a specific name. Each of them, once you buy that product, that means you have master resale rights, which means you can promote and resell these products over and over. So if you buy at the $100 level, then you only can resell the launch pad. If you buy at the $900, you have resale rights on all four products. So you can be selling a 100 or a 300 or 600, $900 product, and you can be making daily pay. It is that easy. And one sale will cover your one-time investment. Two sales and you are in profit mode. You do not have to make any monthly subscription pays, costs. So you have that initial investment at the beginning, and then from there you just learn how to master your marketing skills, learn how to build a following on social media, and build your community. So that's what is part of your 2-hour workday commitment, is to build a following. And it sounds scary. People, are scared of the tech. They're scared of social media. But if you're on here watching me tonight, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through YouTube, you're on social media, and you might as well be on social media and maybe making some income for yourself. So, and we teach you the skills to overcome those fears. We teach you how to create content, how to master your message, and how to be able to reach your perfect customer out there. And believe me, there's a billion people out there in the world, and there are people on social media every day. Trillions of people will be on in the next 10 years. So you really want to get in on this now, get your spot in the online world, and just start building, whatever kind of business you want to build. I'm going to flip you back around here now, and just keep a yapping here a little bit. So yeah, so I have been, when I joined the program, I just started a TikTok and started building my following on TikTok. And then I went to YouTube and started a channel there. And I just create content every day that I share. And they're just 30-second to 1 minute videos, just little ones about the product, about what you're doing, how it's helping you build your online business, things that you learn inside the program, educate people. And TikTok, YouTube sends out your message to your perfect customer, and you draw them in that way. So that's what attraction marketing is, and that's why it's so effective, and it's so way nicer than that traditional salesy type marketing that kind of is the old style. You just want to be able to put your message out on social media. You put in an hour a day creating content. You spend some time um, putting ads on free classified websites. So your advertising is costing you $0, and we don't want people paying for ads to promote themselves on social media. That doesn't work. I mean, you might get a blip out there where the platform will push you out to a certain amount of people, and then you're cut off. So you're really not building that strong following by using paid advertising. It's all about just training the algorithm that you are like me. I'm a 58-year-old grandma heading into retirement, wanting to build a legacy for my family, wanting to have time, extra income to add to my pension, want to have time to build on my passions, gardening. So I'm building my YouTube channel. I have a community now on the school app for gardeners, where I can do affiliate marketing. I've created a little mini course that I sell on my community, and I'm making ad revenue on YouTube. And so, yeah, so I have like about 8 income streams now, just from joining this program. I was given the 4 digital products to promote and sell. And then from there, I've built my personal brand. I'm promoting, I'm building my gardening niche based on my passion. And I have now, starting to get offers from companies, wanting to sell me products, ship me products to promote on my gardening channel. um, I'm getting a birdhouse. Getting a birdhouse sent to me from a company, and I am going to create a video review on it. I'm going to post it on my YouTube gardening channel and upload it onto Amazon, and they're going to pay me $50 US and give me the birdhouse for free. So, just $100 um, commission. Basically, I'm getting just doing something that I love to do. And this is, the opportunities that come to you when you start creating your own brand and kind of finding your niche out there and putting it out there onto social media. That's all you're doing. You're putting your radar, sending it out into the world, doing that, in a half hour, 45-minute time period every day. 24/7, your message is out there on the social media in the world, in the whole world, and it is working for you 24/7. And you wake up in the morning, ding, there's a sale, or there's an email from a company wanting to pay you a commission to promote their product. So, like I said, this program really gives you the foundation to start a really amazing online business for yourself, because the community that you get into, the training that you get, is there for free, and it never goes away, and you never have to pay more for it. And as long as you're plugging in and you are following the program. And thank you. Thanks for the live there. Wealth with Tamsin. Welcome. And yeah, so that is, what the name of the game is attraction marketing and online businesses. It's sad, but the brick and mortars are crumbling. Every day we hear of businesses shutting down. There's the oldest company in Canada, the Hudson Bay Company, has gone into receivership, which is super sad because they've been around for 250 years or whatever, and they are shutting their doors in all their stores across Canada. I think they're leaving about 4 or 6 or something open. But I mean, that's a huge footprint that is now empty in my city. And 9,000 people across Canada have lost their jobs. And so I think, people are going to be looking online for something, like retail is not a great career. I'm sorry to say it's not great, but people are buying online, they're shopping online, they're buying their food, their furniture, their education. And so why not, take that opportunity to get in and learn the skills, learn how to promote online, and you got the whole world as a customer. And like I said, you get into this program, you're not left just floundering. You're like, here's the program, go figure it out. It's all about, okay, here's the program. Now, this is what you need to do to make it work. And you follow it, and you don't try to change it. You don't try to, fight it and say, no, let's do this, let's change that. Follow the steps, and you'll have success. Sometimes it takes a while because, there's different factors. Everybody's different. Some people already have a big following, maybe on social media. Some people like me didn't really have the right following because I did gardening, but now I'm learning how to, put all that together into one, business that's working, and it's just clicking with me now how I could, bring the two together. I was kind of confused at the beginning, but again, the mentorship, the training, um, the mindset that you just learn, and you start to really grow, get your vision, and yeah, it's amazing. I wake up every morning and um, I give, I'm grateful. I I give gratitude to everything that I have. I tell myself I'm going to be positive all day. I'm going to overcome any obstacles that come my way. I'm going to stay positive. I have like these four or five things that I say to myself before I get out of bed, before I look at my phone, because that's what we usually do, before I drink coffee, while you brush your teeth. You look in the mirror and you just say, "Yeah, I'm gonna rock it today." It's 80% mindset. That's how you find success, is to get your mind in the right place. Keep telling yourself that you are enough. You can do this. People in our community that are millionaires making six figures were just like us. They're not any superhumans. They just plugged in, followed the program, followed the system, and are having success. And then they come to us, people who are new, and they share with us how they did it. Like, nobody's keeping this to themselves. Nobody's like, I'm not telling him how I did that. It is so like, nobody is alone. Nobody's trying to compete with anybody, because we're all working for ourselves. I can't be like that other person. I have to just be me and find my perfect customer, and that's what we train people to do. So if you're thinking that this isn't for me, well, maybe it's not. But the best way to find out is to follow me and get into my funnel, so I can give you the information and you can get information sent to you automatically. No pressure. You just have to open your emails, check your spam, read the information, watch the quick videos. Whenever I send out a notice that we're doing a free webinar, if you can join in on those, I highly recommend it. And I send out the odd personal newsletter of things that are going on in my world, just to share with you how things are working for me. And just building that know, like, and trust is what the name of the game is. If you're not if you don't have the same vision, or kind of the same story as I do, then you know maybe you're not my perfect customer. But I mean, this program works for people from age 18 to, we have people, a person in their 80s in our group. So it works for anybody. It's stay-at-home moms. We have dads who are working two jobs. We have couples who just don't want to be doing the 9 to 5 grind, so they are um, you know joining as a couple. We have me, like, in 50s and 60s, looking to build a side gig. I just think there's, it's everybody's got a different story of what they want and why they're in the program, but it does work for you. And you compare it to like a Starbucks or a Tim Hortons franchise. I mean, those places work. They have a system, and if you buy the franchise or get into it, you follow the system, and you don't try to change the recipes. You don't try to change the packaging. You don't try to change the signage. You follow the blueprint that comes with those franchises, and if you follow it, you will be successful. It's a proven system. So that's what we tell you about this program too. It's proven. You get in, you plug in, you follow, you stay consistent, you know do your 2-hour workday tasks that are shared with you and shown to you, and you're trained how to do, and you will have success. If you don't, then it's just something that you're not you know following, or that you need to work on or pivot, or you know you have days where it's like, this is not working. I hate TikTok hates me. I say that sometimes because I don't like TikTok. But you know what? You gotta just keep keep going, blocking all those creepy men that keep bugging you and the trolls, and deal with those things. I mean, every business has its obstacles. It's not all sunshine and rainbows and unicorns and all that good stuff. You got to be able to overcome obstacles and learn how to pivot, learn how to um, get up and get at her again, because some mornings you don't want to. And it's just like going to the gym. You're not going to be have a beautiful body in a week. You have to go consistently and keep going and pushing yourself and doing all that stuff to get to your goals. So it's simple as that, guys. And it's all up to you. If you want to learn more, if you want to get in on the 10K in 30 days. Whenever I say that, I have to kind of make it because it was so exciting this morning when our Michelle, who is now a multimillionaire. Okay, she's the one who created the community around this program, so we all had somewhere to go and learn and help each other. She did this 3 years ago now. She built a community around her customers that she was selling the program for, so that everybody had somewhere to go. It is now a community of over 50,000 people, and we go there every day. She shows up every day with a 5-minute video to get us rolling for the day. Like, who does that? Who? And she doesn't take any of our money. Like, she's not taking a cut off of all of us. She is building her, she still sells the program to her customers that come to her through her lives and through her promotion. She has built multiple income streams. Like, this is what people do. That's how you build your business. She's she had a mentorship kind of, what do you call it, mastermind, and she had a big conference at her home in where she lives, and people from the community from all over the world were there. And that's where I want to be next year. And yeah, it's just like to see somebody who is made it so far in the world. She is the most giving, kind person I've ever met, and she shows up every day and talks to us, us people on the ground level. And she's like, I was just like you guys 4 years ago, and here I am now. You can do it. If she can do it, you can do it, right? That's just the way it is. Nobody who's um, a 6-figure income earner in this community is any different than you or I. They just plugged in and stuck with the plan. We're consistent and followed the blueprint. So please follow me if you're not already. Please subscribe. If you catch me on TikTok or YouTube and you haven't got into my funnel, just put your email in. There's no obligation. It is gives you information, gives you access to the blueprint. You read through it, you keep reading the emails, watch for those free webinars. If it's something that you are wanting to attend, I send out the link to that webinar, usually the day before or a couple hours before. So yeah, so the best way to do it is to get into into my funnel, so I can keep you informed. And then, like I say, you can always go to the bottom, unsubscribe if you're not interested, and no hard feelings. So it is just about the top of the hour. I've done another live, guys. The first time I did this, it was super scary, but I actually look forward to it, even if I'm just talking to myself. It's okay. It's just a great way to really talk about yourself and talk about your visions, and it gives me clarity on where I'm trying to go and what I want to achieve and how I'm going to get there. And I just hope that I inspire. I had a goal of 4 people a month, and I'm in Canada, so a $900 sale earns me over $1,200. So if I had helped 8 people get into the program, I've done that, take 10K or whatever, I'd be happy with 4 people. I'd be happy, just with whatever, just helping somebody see and learn what I'm learning, and to have that financial freedom or whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever your goals are. So yeah, I'm going to sign off tonight. It is it's Wednesday tonight. I should be back here tomorrow night, Thursday night. I try to be here every night at 7 Mountain Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central. Weekends, sometimes my grandson's here. Sometimes I get to go out on a date with my husband, and I don't do the lives, but I try to be consistent and be here every night so that people can find me and know when to come see me. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you will follow me, find out more, and maybe just join me again on another live. So have a good evening.